I told you, there are many scopes of places of like 129, 234, 93. Those districts we can intervene. And we have to convince them. Now, rice is not the life. Rice is for commerce. So, if I will tell about the area, this was in 1920, it was 46, now it is 51. So, we are unable to diversify, we are increasing only. Wheat you will be seeing, 1920, this was 31 million hectare, now it is 32. Here the increase is not so rapid like rice. Maize, of course, we need, blending of petrol with this ethanol production. So that is that we want to diversify more in, I will be telling in ahead a few of the slides. So where we can, what is my point of telling here, where we can intervene, like district wise, I told you the graph there, district wise we should have a target and then phase manner, not abruptly everywhere we should target, in a phase manner, and based on the suitability, agroclimatic zones, what are the crops, various possible we can take, that accordingly we should. And abruptly we should not also go beyond 50% of the additional area. So rice, if we will be showing, as I told you, district we should target, it's below 3 minutes or yeah, I have just started. So I can, anyway, I have to finish it. Below national average, there are so many districts. In Odisha 25, Chhattisgarh 14, Madhya Pradesh 18, Bihar 19, Uttar Pradesh 6. These are the care, attention we should think for diversification. Similarly, in case of wheat, where there is below national average, Maharashtra 26 district, Madhya Pradesh 15, Jharkhand 13, Gujarat 7, Rajasthan 8. And if you will be thinking for maize also there are below national average districts. So those should be taken care, what I want to say. So quickly I will be moving now. So if you will be seeing the procurement of that, rice, you see 52 million tons of rice. It's being procured from our total production, which is about 38%. Similarly, in case of wheat also, it's 73% of wheat. The country is which 23% of which out of total production we are procuring, and mainly not whole of the country, few pockets only. Few pockets means few states. In case of rice only, Punjab, Haryana, Chhattisgarh, Odisha. In case of wheat, Punjab, Haryana. So that means where we need to intervene, that you have to accordingly prioritize. So there are so many things we need to discuss also, points while finally going to the intervention point, where the district we should target, is that there are so many of the green revolution states and non-green revolution states. And the pattern of crops, actually, you will be finding differences. So shifting of the green revolution states, crop diversification, what is shift I mean, is a different than the non-green revolution state. You understand what I want to say, green revolution states? It's after, this topic is like that. When we got independence, we were able to produce only 20 million tons of rice. Say for example, rice, if you will be telling food that is 50 million tons. And by that time, we had 34 million crores of people only. And to that number of people, we were unable to provide food. So we were like begging time that time. And we were asking aid from US and other countries. And that was like a sick mouth, So whatever was coming immediately was adjusted. But later on, due to the green revolution, that I want to say, we are now surplus. We are from 20 million of rice, now I told you, it is 149 million. And not only our country, our people, we are able to give, we are also exporting to many of the other countries. And we are exporting around 23-24 million tons of rice. So that I want to say green revolution. That means where we were like a begging bowl, now we are net exporter to other countries. So strategy will, there are all the states, there is no green revolution. What I want to say, in some of the states they achieved that, like Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh. There are some of the states where we achieved green revolution. In the mostly in the irrigated belt, and there are also non-green revolution states. So the approach will vary from state to state. The diversification, what are the strategies, which crops, like in case of green revolution, like cotton, maize, basmati rice, pulses, oilseed, those and challenges already I have told you. In case of non-green revolution state, where there is a rain-fed mode, where the states are dependent on rain, it's you have to introduce such crops like pulses and new crops, something that will be very remunerative to the farmers. So we have to see future slides. So crop diversification is main drivers is that is a policy part, that is like your incentive. What incentive you will be giving for taking up other crops? You know, rice is a very remunerative. I will be showing you. You see from the table, if paddy you are cultivating, and how much you are losing from others. This is a simple calculation. It's if paddy you are taking, your net return is 56,000 per hectare. And if you are taking maize, how much of minus compared to paddy? Then moong also is about minus. But here I have shown groundnut is a positive. So these are the some of the things, price incentive, unless farmer they get, they will not leave the rice. So that is my point here, my point of message is that. Is another thing is that I told you we have taken a lot of rice purchasing, and those we are keeping in the storehouse. How much I told you already ho gaya na? So, but your organizer told me as much you will need, we will give you. So he is sitting here. Anyway, I will finish maybe within 4-5 minutes. So my point is that it's 1 minute he has given me. But I want to take, he is very important, you know, rice, I am a rice person, and I am reluctant to leave rice. How the farmer will live? So that is the hard thing. So what I want to say that by storing rice in our surplus rice in the godowns here, granaries, how much we are losing that by storing per kg at least for cost of maintaining, milling, transport, cost of that is about 33 rupees per kg. So if we are saving about, what is the total amount is, if per quintal we are saving in the storehouse, about government is investing 1,36,000. So if that government is wasting that amount by just putting in the storehouse, your surplus government purchased and put in the storehouse, if that amount will be given as a subsidy, then maybe it is one incentive I told the example. Whatever we are storing. So you know the bumper stock I have shown in the graph. How much it is being stored? 55.03 million ton in case of rice, and maybe 18.99 for wheat. It is extra we are storing. Whereas our norm is 13 million ton for rice and 7 million ton for wheat. How much extra? How much of we are losing? So can we give this to the farmers as incentive? So then next point is what are the potential area where we can intervene actually? Is rice, wheat, those area. For example, in case of let us analyze Punjab. Punjab, all the area are not potential area. 20 lakhs hectare area, 20 lakhs where we can diversify crop. So time is short, more I cannot explain. So in similar way, in case of rice wheat also the alternate cropping system, where it is alternative to rice, maize, something like that, there is also potential where you see here another example I want to give you. If we are cultivating rice, 13 ton per hectare we are getting. What is the thing I have given? If I am taking maize plus cowpea, how much rice equivalent you see compare? So you have to take accordingly a suitable enterprise like I have shown here maize plus fodder is 36 ton per hectare the farmer will be able to get that. Such enterprise combination of diversification, so many alternatives are there. So you have to be very clever in actually intervening in the places where at the right more profit will be coming rather than rice. So there are other like cropping system, rice, cotton, rice, wheat, maize, wheat, so rice, potato, wheat. These are the second cropping system, but less we are giving priority. So also about the crops states with more of the rice, you see different yield level in case of rice in Punjab. Wheat, those you have to see the points where intervention we have made that I want to say. And diversification particularly in brief, just I want to summarize here. MSP is one point I told you. Then enabling the quality and climate resilient variety, we have to give the alternative crops. Then integrated farming, already Dr. Rathod told, we have to think for those diversification. And then productivity and enhancement through management practices, good practices, precision farming, so many things. And then focus on the crop insurance sector also if there is failure. So you know Government of India, Agriculture Department, they have also started AgriStar, where all the land holding, all in one platform we can able to know what is the area of those your culture, monoculture, diversified crop, you can also think that. And then Krishi DSS, where you can know, you can plan how you can take up the area existing, what is the existing area of rice, what is the other crops, probable crop you can suggest. That also, suppose in case of, okay. So cotton, wherever the possible, that software will predict you. So these are the possible ways. So thank you very much. There's a lot of things to be spoken is very difficult.